Finish him! Guys, well, sorry for the late review and all that stuff, but then again, hey, the physical meter release came out just this month at the time of recording in December, and I might not upload this video till the new year and all that stuff, but we'll see. We will see, guys. So I'm gonna quickly cover a nice video game review of, well, I got the deluxe edition, but here's the physical meter release, but it's already out on digital and all that stuff. So guys, finally on the JAVIWOOD Productions channel, we were covering Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection coming up right now, and I hope you guys enjoy the show. All right, guys, quiet on set. Scene 1, take 1. Action. Boom. Now, if you guys like this video, make sure you guys leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and make sure you share with your friends, and also hit that bell for notifications, because, well, it does help the channel a lot. And if you're new here, welcome, sit down, relax, and enjoy the show. And I would kindly appreciate it if you guys do hit that subscribe button, because I am trying to reach 1,000 subscribers, so please, guys, let's make that happen, folks. All right, guys, so before we get on to the review here, let's take a quick look at unboxing of this beautiful deluxe edition. Pretty overpriced. I paid 70 bucks for this, but whatever, guys. But overall, guys, I'd say it was well worth it. But guys, let's take a look at the unboxing here, and we'll get back to my, well, quick review, actually. All right, guys, so here is the packaging here, and look at this. I love that this is very much an embossed soft matte finish here. This is the spine right here. Here's the back. It's freaking excellent here. And it's one of these, like, top cardboard ones where you gotta, like, dig your nails in it to get everything out. Here's the content inside. So we're gonna go with this envelope here, which pretty much includes, like, flyers and stickers and all this, magnets, I think. Take this out here. You get the poster flyers, really. So Mortal Kombat 1. You get also the back here. Freaking excellent. Mortal Kombat 2. I think they even use this for the Super Nintendo port, maybe, or just the home console. This is Mortal Kombat 3. Sorry, I got the sniffles. I am so sorry, folks. I am so freaking sorry. I'm not sick, I just got the sniffles. Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3. Not the biggest fan of Mortal Kombat 3, in my opinion. I feel that, just the AI is cheap in this one. And the combo system, well, neat. Whatever, I can do without. And this is Mortal Kombat 4, baby. I kind of like this one. Because of the 3D technology was new. We got stickers, bumpers, and the bumpers. Maquettes, I think what they're called. Could be mistaken. Excellent. These are all cool. These are pretty cool. Very freaking nice. Here we got the poster here. Yeah, basically, it is what it is, just a poster. Here we got a steel book. Nice. Try to be careful here. Here we got a pin. Nice. We got some cards here. Just the cards of the arcade cabinets. Going backwards here. Mortal Kombat 2. I think that one is the best arcade cabinet in my opinion. We got Mortal Kombat 1. Get a lenticular card with Test Your Might featuring Scorpion. Test your might. I wish it could. It looks good in person though, but the camera's not doing justice for this. And here's the inside, which is basically the pit. And here is the game itself. I believe that the standard edition has more different artwork here. Here's the spine. Here's the back, pretty much the exact same. Open it up here, the disc artwork. And here is the artwork inside. Hopefully I get this shown, but yeah. So hey guys, that's pretty much it. Alright, so now let's get on with the review. Alright guys, so what do I mean by quick review? Well, excuse me. Well, not much stuff I can say here, guys. So here's my little, well, not when I talk about criticism. So overall, guys, what are my overall thoughts? I think this collection is great, but not worth me paying 70 bucks or paying the full, what, 60 to 50 bucks or and all that stuff. I say wait for a $20 price range, and here's why. Although I love that these are faithful ports and reproductions of the arcade editions, I can see why people feel like it's a bit bare bones. Here's the thing, let me get out some of the cool things that they did. For the arcade editions, I'm glad they addressed the issues here with when it comes to when they originally launched, because this is basically when you get this, if you have the latest edition, or if you buy it now on either Steam or any on consoles, you're gonna get the latest edition where they fixed a lot of input lag issues and all that stuff. That's just me though. I didn't notice any input lag issues and all that stuff. So guys, so everything is buttery smooth. So what I love about the arcades versions they've done to this is that they included this, because you guys know these games are notorious when you play on single player mode. They're notorious for having cheap AI, like cheap AI. Once you win one match, they kick your ass. They kick your ass to do the impossible that a normal person would not do. Like basically, especially Mortal Kombat 2, which is my favorite one. The AI just sweeps and then they hit you out of nowhere. They perform special moves that you're not quick to react to that. And that is just crazy. So what I like about it is that it includes this slider where like you get to set the difficulty first, and then when you turn on the sliders, it locks the difficulty. Like if you put it on medium, very easy or very hard, it'll lock that to the difficulty, and you can adjust the sliders from 0 to 9. So how hard do you want it to go, or how hard do you want it to stay, or just keep basically how like the size, how hard, like so instead of the difficulty increasing like a motherfucker, it'll just stay on that difficulty. And how hard do you want the challenge to be? And I love that so much about that. Like, kudos to that. It goes from the arcade till Mortal Kombat Trilogy for the PlayStation 1. And I love that a lot. And speaking of the arcades, they play great and they sound great. Especially when I played the arcade collection on the PS3, there was a Goro themed glitch on the first game that they never fixed or patched. Thank goodness it's done here. And for everything, you get every arcade you get from Mortal Kombat 1 to 4, you get Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3, you also get the WaveNet edition, which is pretty nice. And the filters and all that stuff, that's nice. You get the CRT filters, and you also get this cool arcade board where you can see a bit of the reflection, which is nice. But I like to turn the filters off and see it in crystal razor sharp quality, and of course it looks like 90s video games, but it looks good. I love the ports that are included here and all that stuff. That Mortal Kombat 2 was my first ever like video game ever exposed here, and I'm glad that when I played the game here, it's very faithful, very much how I remembered it as a little kid and all that stuff. And speaking of Super Nintendo, although I do have Mortal Kombat 2 on Super Nintendo, the latest one I could find, I got Mortal Kombat 1 here. And okay, this is gonna also lead to my negatives of this of this collection, is that I wish they could have also tweaked some of the horrible. I get that they want to keep it faithful to the original games, the emulation. They want to keep it very faithful. I get that, I respect that, but I wish they had a separate mode where like this game is notorious not because of censors, but because this game is so fucking hard to play. Even if you play it on very easy, the AI is cheap, it's so glitchy, the input lag is horrible, and no, seriously, the input lag is there. It's funny how there's some input lag in the game, but that's intentional. That is like how it was in the original Super Nintendo game. But I wish they could have included like a separate mode where it's like a fixed version of it. And they didn't do that for that. And yeah, because these home console versions are just straight up home console ports and all that, with the exception of Mortal Kombat Trilogy. So with Mortal Kombat Trilogy, that is the game I mostly grew up with as a kid, because I didn't get a Super Nintendo, I got a PlayStation, and I got Mortal Kombat Trilogy, and I'm glad that they fixed the loading issues. It's really cool, it keeps the fast pace going, and include the sliders here where they fix some of the AI bullshit and all that stuff. And I'm glad they got also, I'm glad they have cheat modes available, like one button fatalities for everything and all that stuff, almost everything, including the home console versions. And I like that so much. It's really cool. It's authentic to what it is. There are some, of course, they included almost every crappy version, like the Game Boy games and the Mortal Kombat Advance on the Game Boy Advance. Holy shit, that game is ass. And yeah, but so Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance, that is the Game Boy Advance version, and Mortal Kombat Tournament Edition, that's from the Game Boy Advance, which is really nice. But here's also another thing is that, yeah, this is such a straight up ports and all that stuff, direct ports. And you know what? With some tweaks here and there, could have done a bit more. Yeah, they could have. But I think I like it how it is, but I understand why people have criticisms for that. And another criticism I have is that I wish they could have included like almost like every port, like the Sega CD version, some maybe extra 32X, the PlayStation 1 port of Mortal Kombat 2. Holy shit. Mortal Kombat Gold, where's that? Where's the N64 version of Trilogy? So there are some missing content here and there, but overall, guys, I'm so happy for what we got. They did the best they could, and you know what? I gotta say, Digital Clips, they did a pretty good job with it. And the documentary that it is included here, it is excellent. I love the documentary. It's just in depth as you would get, unless they make a more like a 4-hour version of a documentary. So guys, despite my critiques of missing content, I wish they could have tweaked a couple of things here and there. Oh yeah, I haven't even played the online like lobbies yet, but you know, shout out to Max if you're watching this. I hope she gets the game soon for, you know, for Steam for $20. so we can play together, maybe have a stream about it. But yeah, but overall, I still enjoyed it. But is it worth $70? Is it worth $60? Is it worth $50? No, because like I said, there's missing content. I wish they could have tweaked things here and there. And there's some people who are not big fans of just direct ports like that, like faithful ports. They're gonna be disappointed, but I personally love it. But I get there's some people out there that don't like it. So all those issues and all that stuff or critiques that I have, it does makes me want to be like, you know what? Wait till it's on sale for $20. So guys, if I were to give this a rating, I give it a nice solid 8 out of 10. I wish I can give it a 10 out of 10, but there's some. I wish they could have like tweaked up a bit some of the more faultier versions and ports of the Mortal Kombat. I mean, Mortal Kombat 1 on Game Boy plays horrible. Holy shit, does it play like shit. And some missing ports and content. I wish they could have included that. But overall, guys, I'm still happy with this release. I'm happy with the collection. I'm looking forward to when they finally do a volume 2, which is like the 3D version, like the 3D PlayStation eras I grew up with as a kid. So, guys, also, why didn't they include the PlayStation 1 port of Mortal Kombat 4? Whatever. So overall, guys, that is my review for the Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection. This is the PS5 port, but you can get it on Steam and Xbox and all this good stuff, and the Nintendo Switch. But I've heard there's issues with the Nintendo Switch when it comes to the physical copy. This is more of a scam than the PS5 copy I got. So guys, what you guys think with the Legacy Collection? Let me know down in the comment section down below, and thank you guys so much for watching the video. So guys, this is Javi from JAVIWOOD Productions signing off, and I hope you guys enjoyed the show. And that's a wrap.